So we'll be playing our first game as white. Okay, e4, the king's pawn opening, followed by knight f3, MLI. Okay. Uh, Alright, so we come back to the game. Knight to c6. Okay, so bishop b5, the yellow piece, and my opponent can. Okay, my opponent plays d6, old Spanish defense. Basically, we'll go with the d4. If you take knight take and attack this, so he go with bishop e7. We'll push, attack the knight. Ultimately, black just move his knight backwards. So we'll quickly trade, develop the pieces of castle, c4, protecting the center, and then develop the knights, take out the bishops. Okay, he captured. We'll take it, and then look for bishop e3, attacking the weak pawns. Play queen b3, attack the weak pawns, and Okay, now here the piece development is almost completed. So the queen b3, queen a4 looks good, but is actually not good. a4, okay, a4 looks very good. We can look for a5 if we take rook take. The rook can take, that will be a very good move. Now if you take rook take, this will support the attack there. Okay, so my opponent to play, calculating for the best move. So he just go on with capturing it. We go with rook take on a7, attacking the queen, especially the bishop. And now we got this pawn, just push and promote and whatever you can do. Well, for now, queen a4 check, the king has to move, that's it. Queen comes, okay, knight jumps backward, alright. So it's like he's just sacrificing his development for whatever you want to do. Anyways, here now once again this is going to be a tough choice. Like he cannot castle due to this, right? So we just play one good move which will change the whole game, something like that. b4, okay, it will sacrifice the knight, No. Bishop there, okay, no, not okay. Bishop there, queen take knight, king moves, and then queen take on rook, okay. So bishop moves to b6 and we attack the queen, and I'm not sure if it is really the brilliant move or just a mistake or something. Well, bishop e6, queen take it, so queen take knight, the king moves, queen take rook, the queen goes backward, and this is what is going to happen. Bishop goes. Okay, so like this, we can say rook 8. Okay, yeah. Now like this we can just say that we are gaining material but not winning percentage or something. Anyways, let us just move the rook, and idea is very simple, sacrificing the pawn for this checkmate or something. Okay, just keep on trying. Well, we cannot move this rook. This rook is important for avoiding back rank mate. The knight is already protected, so just use this rook. Give a check. Rooks are already protecting each other. Yeah. And okay, so we got the checkmate. Alright, so this was the game. Anyways, we have another one as black. Okay, so one is white and the other is black. Well, so we just developed the pieces. Bishop f4, and we'll go with d6, blocking the diagonal. Okay, g6, bishop g7. This is modern defense. No, not modern defense, King's Indian, sorry. Yeah, so King's Indian setup and c5. I usually play c5. Many players are not prepared for this line, that's why. Okay, so d5, e6, and attack the weak pawn. You take, bishop take, attack this. Otherwise, I just take. Very simple. For now, e4 can't be tried. If you go with this e4, then I'll go with knight h5. Bishop will go backward, and then I'll capture. Anyways, now white to play, and white is calculating. Capturing. Okay. There is a very good reasoning. Capture, bishop take or the queen take. That's possible, right? But why isn't he or she doing that? Anyways, we'll explain that. Okay. Now here, first of all, let us come. Capturing can be done. Otherwise, it is advised to take the queen out. So basically, this is the pawn which requires protection. Knight to d7 takes, very easy move. Okay. x6. Okay. So x6, and just the trace that happens. You take, queen take. Now the matter is different. Okay. He plays e4. So I'll just capture. Rook to e8, and now it's time to overpressurize attack. Take out the bishop, pawn cannot take. Yeah. And it's about developing pieces, very simple. You can also play queen e7. Here I'll go with c4. Okay, c4 is a pawn sacrifice, bishop take. On this, then we can capture and can continue our game. So now my opponent is calculating for the best move possible and all. But I don't know why I believe. Okay, he captures. Bishop take, knight take. Queen there. Bishop d3, f5. Okay. Bishop take e4. Knight take. Queen moves f4, attack the knight. Bishop goes there. We go with f5. So we have more attackers than white. Okay, f5. And you may try g3, not possible. The knight, not possible. Okay. So we just got the next move in our hands, and the bishop developed also. Yeah. So we can be positive about our position. All the disadvantage we got is, now we are getting more advantage, in fact. Anyways. Okay. The disadvantage was lack of material, but now it is equal, and I cannot capture rook take on this. Okay, this is the plan. Now here, if I will not capture, I can push, and I believe I must not push. Yeah. Move the knight, then he'll capture this. if I push, he will also take. No, if I push bishop, oh, so he got a key move idea. G5 is something he will just capture, Knight. Okay, knight a6. It's a tempo. Rook take and rook take. Bishop take, knight jumps there. Over pressurized attack. Now that's the best you can do. Okay. Knight b4 attack queen. Queen cannot come there, so queen has to move b1. The reason is very simple, to protect it. And then we can, just go on with the bishop take on this. Just take his knight. That's not possible. Pawn take knight. Rook take rook. Right now, oh, this now at this position, this was black to play. Pawn take it, rook take on this. So that's why I played knight a6 connecting the rooks. But then he just captured. Okay. So knight b4 attack this, queen moves b1. Queen moves c4. Okay. This is the weak pawn. Well, these kind of weak pawns does not matter. Okay, rook moves. Alright, rook e8. Plan is very simple. You take my knight, I take yours. Very simple. This is known as trading in traders language. A5 protecting knight. Okay. So let us see what he is going to play. B3 protecting the pawn. Not a good move. Well, not a problem for me. G5, look for G4 and attack this file. In fact, if I push, the knight cannot jump in any of. Oh, knight can jump to a4. But then the knight will be trapped. So he may play x3. Nah, he is playing g3. Okay, very different than what I thought. So we got to play one leading move. Queen g4, and I spot the movement. I just played and I spot. Alright. h5. Now look for this. He take the rook, check, king, no, knight jump step. I take this, rook take rook, queen check, knight jumps there. And if I just move the king, I can expect queen trades here. Now, queen c7 check. King f8. Queen f7. Maybe. And the computer analysis says two brilliant moves. Well, here, at this point of view, he could have sacked the bishop, queen to queen. This is something which he missed. And here, I could have captured the bishop. Rook take this, queen check, knight f1. Still, it must be confusing and all. Anyways. Alright, so we'll be having another one as white. So e4 and then Caro-Kann defense. We'll go with e4. Wow. Okay, so something interesting. Let us capture. Go on with this c3. How can I forget these kind of traps? My brain not braining today. Okay. So we'll be playing as black. b3, b5, c5, knight c6, and then e5. So we just grab the center, develop the knights, take out the bishop e7, d6. Okay, bishop e6, queen d7. Yeah. So we complete our development, keep options in our hand, and a5 just blocking this. So we'll long castle. Our idea is bring the rook, and at this case I will capture. Play bishop there, attack the queen. Queen moves. e4, knight take, looking for forks. Anyways, okay, so he is calculating for the best move and plays knight c4. Uh, King moves to b8, blocking the knight check and all. And then he is calculating for the best move. Okay, let us see what he is going to play. e4. So we go with g5, attack the knight, forcefully just make him move somewhere else. And then trading is a good option. Knight to b4. Knight take on d5. Bishop cannot move. No. King moves. Bishop c8. Rook e6. Rook g1. Opening some checks. king e8. E8 king. King moves d8. Checkmate. Alright, so we have another one as black. Okay. e4 and we play the Sicilian. Now let us see what he is going to play. Knight f3. Okay, d6. d4 we just capture. What openings do you play? I usually play the Royal Opus for pawn attack, King's Indian defense, and most favorite Caro-Kann defense. g6. Can you play Caro-Kann? Yes, sure. Bishop g7. Is there the sacrifice? No. Okay, he is not sacrificing. That's it. Knight f6. Right. Knight h5. Do you play Chupavil Lantern? Payless. And Italian is also my favorite one. If I'm not playing Royal Opus, then I'll go with Italian. Okay. You go with g4. Bishop take e5. You just take. I just take. This is equality, which is happening here. Okay. Bishop take knight, and we got the sacrifice here. The scholar's bit trap, huh? Okay, e6, blocking this. Okay, so he play h4, pawn h5, pawn h5, queen take on this, checkmate. Not checkmate, but that's a damage, emotional damage. Anyways, queen c7. Queen e5. Queen e4. And I just got your queen. So white just blundered here. I'm 1600, trying to reach 17. Okay, all the best. Well, so we have g3, bishop g2, knight f3. Okay, so now black is thinking. Have you read chess books? Yes. Okay, c5, bishop g2, knight f3, castles. Okay, d3, knight to d2, and then we go with e4. You just push, then c3 and all. Okay, c3, attack this. Many players can. Okay, he play knight f6. So I'll just capture. It's a very simple choice. He take it. We go with a3. Idea is b4, bishop b2 and all. Okay, now knight to c4, attack the pieces. Take out the queen, create some pins. So that knight take on this looks more dangerous. What will happen is takes. Nah, okay, so he gets castle. I don't want to play this. Queen b5. Okay, so he played rook b8. Knight take on e5. Huh. Okay, knight take on e5. We'll go with knight take, attack the pieces. Huh. Okay, he plays a6. We take d4. Which chess books have you read? Under the surface. Under the surface. That's the name of the book. Okay, it's a very popular book. Uh, if you want, you can buy it. Okay. All right. Create pins. Don't do it. Take, and we attack the knight. Bishop take knight, pawn take it, we'll take this. His king side is damaged. E5. Bishop E4. Queen H6. And the plan is very simple. Checkmate in one, which is completely unstoppable. Yep, play the rook. You'll get a second opportunity. But I'll just go with bishop take this, checkmate. That's it. Okay, so some smartness. We'll do in person. Can have the rook also. In fact, queen going there is absolutely a checkmate. Bishop take, queen take. Okay. Here. Yeah. Alright, here. In this position. Rook moves, queen goes there. Vice bishop. Rook to d5, and this is known as the rook sacrifice, basically for the checkmate and all. Bishop take, that's a pin, and we have queen g7 mate. So whatever you do, all I have to do is checkmate. Anyways, and now black is calculating for whatever he can do. Let us see what he is going to play. In the meantime, if you are enjoying the stream, do like the live stream. So takes, and queen take on this, queen take it, that's a free queen. Okay. So queen g7, that's a checkmate due to this pin and all. And this was the brilliant move. Anyways, if you want, you can send me the challenges, or the challenges are allowed.